What a pleasure and a privilege to be in the comforts of royalty. Sir Vivian Richards and Wasim Akram, two of the greatest that this great game ever produced. Gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. And Viv, welcome back to the HBL PSL.
Thank you so much. Great to see you too.
Lovely to see you.
And so Viv, it's second home now, 10 years with Kota Gladiators. How was the experience?
Well, this could be my second home.
Yeah, I know.
Because I really enjoy it here. I love it here. And with people like yourself and all these wonderful people that we have here in the PSL, it's just a great place to be.
And what do you think of the cricket so far?
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good, apart from the loss that we would have had in Islamabad. But apparently we're getting ourselves together. As you can see from tonight, Karachi had a great start, but I think we came back well. Yeah. And we should be up for a win if we play well enough.
Penny, for your thoughts as well. We saw you in the huddle getting so in amongst the boys with such passion on your face. What did you say to them heading into the match today?
It's all about believing in yourself. I'm one of these guys never say die. So if I can pass whatever I have on to the guys, that's all good for me. It's about motivating and giving as much encouragement as possible. And if I can do that, I'm doing okay.
Now, you two played so much cricket against each other. This little young tacker for Pakistan, the absolute stalwart, the icon, Sir Viv Richards. I want to know what it was really like going from foes to friends, because we're all buddy-buddy now, but you two had a little bit of spice back in the day.
We did. I couldn't have anything with the great man himself. The people or the youngsters who haven't seen this great man, when we talk about greatest batsman of all time, no, the greatest cricketer of all time. Sir Vivian Richards, on and off the field, not just his batting, the way he led his team, the way he walked onto the field, the way he had a go at the bowlers. You were the only one in that era, Sir Viv. And I remember as a young kid, the next day there was a game against Windies. I couldn't sleep the whole night because I had to bowl at this great man. It was incredible. Dream come true that I played against him.
Thank you for those kind words.
No, the right words, sir.
But I can tell you, I played against these guys towards the latter stage of my career. And he would have bowled me the quickest bouncer that I've ever faced. And he sort of hastened my retirement.
You're saying Wasim Akram, we brought on an early retirement from Sir Viv.
I remember that particular game. I think West Indies won that game easily those days.
I think it was in Tasmania, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, that's right.
It was a Hobart, and it was a no-ball. Bouncer was a no-ball. And I remember the next game, Sir Viv, as usual, no helmet. I bowled him that quick bouncer. He was having a chewing gum, walked across, and took a single on my Yorker. And that was it.
No, but this guy he's very special. I've always felt that there's no left arm alike Wasim Akram.
Wow, that's incredible coming from the greatest of all time. Sir, one advice you want to give it to young cricketers nowadays with this social media, with cricketers or sportsmen become suddenly a star, how to tackle that kind of pressure?
Actually, I'm glad that I played yesterday.
That's what I say as well.
I'm glad that we played yesterday, because today you couldn't even pick your nose without someone seeing.
Yeah, absolutely, and that adds extra pressure. Am I right?
Yep. So I'm just hoping that these youngsters understand that with all these T20 franchises around the world, that there's an opportunity for them to make a good living, and for them to take control of their lives as well.
And good living, I understand. If you're a good cricketer for your country, the money will follow. The leagues will follow. You got to, as a youngster, I believe what I learned from you guys and great Imran Khan, Javed Miandad, Sunny Gavaskar, I'm missing big names as well, maybe Alan Border as well, that your legacy should be there when you leave your sports you play. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the message to young generation is, legacy is important, the money will follow.
Definitely, if you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
I've always felt that if you have, you bring the best package, everything else would follow. Don't let the money dictate where you should be at.
Yeah.
Love the sport, then you enjoy whatever after.
Such incredibly wise words from you there, Viv, and obviously that's a big part of your role as a mentor. But talk to us at home, what is it about being a mentor, and what does the role mean to you coming back year after year to Pakistan?
It means so much to me, because I would have liked to have been in this sort of competition, because I love the game in itself. It's a passion for hitting the ball, and just here today with the modern day player, it's just a pleasure for me. I'm relaxed, and whatever that I can partake to these particular individuals, I know I have a lot to offer, and the little passion and all that stuff. with the skill set today, these guys, they're very special to me, and I love them dearly. I'm just hoping that whatever we are doing now, that it lasts forever.
Oh, honestly, the emotion just gives me chills. And Wasim, you've also been a mentor as well and very involved in the Karachi Kings. Would you agree with that sentiment?
Yeah, I agree. I think he brings a lot, because having him in the dressing room around you is motivation enough. He doesn't have to say anything. And mentorship job is quite tough, because you have to kind of manage everything. Batting, bowling, talking to the skipper, attending team meetings, and of course play golf in between.
That's right. We can't afford to miss that.
Exactly.
That's the relaxation bit.
Absolutely.
You know, after all the hard work, to get out into the fresh air and to hit some balls.
But nowadays they stay on telephone, sir.
Sorry?
Nowadays stay on the phones.
Man, I'm not that much of a social media guy.
I know.
I'm not. You know, I like to keep it straight, keep my blinkers on.
Yeah.
That's very important.
How important is to have blinkers on, though, in general life?
In the modern day.
Yeah.
It is vital,
Look,
of vital
this is
importance.
all very jovial, gentlemen. There's a lot of back and forth here, a lot of love, but back in the day there was spice. You know, take us back just very briefly to that dressing room moment.
What I can say, right? I'm glad that I haven't in the twilight zone of my career.
Was, thank you so much for your time. I'm officially my father's favourite child after this chat, going along the likes of you two legends.